In this video, we're going to be looking at the new export feature in the portfolio uh, site. So here we are under my sample site, portfolio section, and I'm just looking at this one here, SharePoint Student. So I'm simply going to click on the export button, and here I can select what grades I want to export. So if I select all of them, use that button. Here it will tell you how large the file would be. Okay, now I can also select perhaps I only want to export the favorites, and you'll notice that it automatically resizes the download. Of course, I could go in and say, you know what, I'm only really looking for, say, grade 1. When I close it, I only have 150K. Okay, so let's export them all so we can take a quick look. Once that's finished, we can then say I'm going to export. You'll notice down here in Chrome, it downloads it right to the browser downloads bar, so it's really easy to access. It's going to take, depending on your internet connection, will determine on how long that's going to take. But typically it doesn't take too long. Now, one of the advantages of this is it's obviously this is done from the student screen. So this is something that students would do themselves. I'll actually probably make a video that you can share with your students so that they can do the downloads themselves. But this means that they can do it at home, so they're not having to use class time or anything like that. But here we go. So now the file is done. I'm just going to open that in the folder. So right there, I just right-clicked on the bar. You could also use that little drop-down menu right there. We're going to go Show in Folder. Okay, so here it is right here. It takes me right to the folder, and I'm going to say Extract All. It downloads it as a zip folder, so you do need to extract it for this process to work. Now, one thing I have said is I said show extracted files when complete. Makes it a little faster and easier to, especially for the demo, but that's not necessary. So here we go. So the root folder is going to have these two folders, asset and grade. In this one, asset, it's going to be all the icons and images throughout our index. Grade breaks it down by grade, but let's jump into the index. So the index opens a browser window. So my default browser is Chrome. So it's opened up a Chrome window for me. And now I can navigate through my portfolio, not too dissimilar how I would have done it online. So I can take a look at my tags. I can look at just my favorite tags, or I can look at my arts, so on and so forth. The other things you can do, so if I just go into grade 1, and if I go to video, here I can actually preview those videos, and it can actually watch them. The sound comes through, and students can view their previous videos. So again, images, PDFs, documents are stored right inside. There's the blog or the posts. Let's see what else. So there's images. Again, everything is right there that they added in. Their description profiles would be there, and images if they uploaded them to that section. So the next thing I want to show, or the last thing I can show on this, is under the main. If I go back to the folder here. So now if I go into grade 1 and go to post, let's just pick this one here. Okay, so post 7. If I actually look at post 7, so this is the one with the wildlife video. So now if I go into my assets, here's the video itself. So again, it downloads all of the videos to the zip folder, all of the assets, all of the posts and documents and everything that they do. So they can just find that by going in through into the individual grade and then finding the post. And all of those assets are going to be contained inside of there. There's the image, so on and so forth. You'll find documentation and all that. So just another thing is that students can download all of their artifacts. So again, they may want to do this for their, say, senior year if they've got some capstone projects or some work that they're really proud of. But it is the original files that have been compressed down slightly. So there you go. So here is student exporting their ePortfolios. And again, like I said, I will make a quick video for students on how to go through that process. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.